So Daily. I am your host, Mystic Raven, and as the title says, this is going to be about trait research and the importance of crafting. So if you're a new player and you're just getting along your way, the main important thing you want to do right from the rip as soon as you start looting gear is start leveling your crafting. Now, the reason being, even if you don't plan to be a crafter and you're going to say use drop gear or have somebody else craft for you, it's very important that you go ahead and you learn this. And the reason being is because when we go to improve our gear, right, we have to go ahead and do it ourselves because most of the items, as you can see, are bound. That means I can't trade it to another player to have them upgrade it for me. I have to initially do it myself. And when we take a look at the passives in the crafting, you're going to actually have to level up your crafting to improve the chances of actually using like unravel in clothing to be able to upgrade it more efficiently. So it's very important that you go ahead and you do crafting, even if you don't plan on doing a lot of crafting, because you want to upgrade your gear. The best way to go ahead and actually level up crafting, you would think, is to go ahead and just start crafting stuff like most MMOs. It's just a farm, it's constant spam, oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and craft. In Elder Scrolls, that's not the case. The more you loot, you want to break down your gear, because the more you break down your gear, the more XP you're going to gain towards your crafting XP. So it's all about breakdown. So the more content you do and the more gear you can break down, the faster you're going to level up your crafting. Now, for this video, I just picked an alt, and it's just so I can go ahead and show you guys trait research, because another thing you want to go ahead and do before you even start breaking down is you want to do your trait research. Now keep in mind that undaunted passives are very important in your end game, so I always recommend that you go ahead and with your heavy piece and research your chest piece heavy, because it's going to give you more armor rating. So for this, I just picked up an infused chest, and I'm going to go ahead and hit it. And now you're going to see the timer on it that gives me 5 hours. Now, if you take a look above, it's going to say researching 1 of 1, right? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into my skills. I'm going to go into blacksmithing, right? And I'm going to go down to metallurgy, and I'm going to put a point in there. Now, that's going to allow me now to research another item. You see what I'm saying? So instead of 1 of 1, now I'm 1 of 2. So now I can go ahead, I can go up here, I can pick a sword, and I can now just go ahead. Oh, that's not good. I'm not gonna be doing that one, but maybe not defending. Yeah, that's fine. So now I'm going to go ahead and research a sword. So now I'm 2 of 2, and so now I got 5 hours here, 5 hours there, and so in 5 hours I can start researching another trait. Now when I start researching a second trait, like say on swords, it's going to be a longer duration or a longer timer. So I might want to go ahead and start researching another one, because it's going to be 5 hours each for my first piece, so I can pick that up. But you want to keep in a lot of your heavier sets are 6 trait, so you want to focus, say, on your chest. You always want to keep training chest. You can get 6 traits researched within a week if you maintain that. So chest and swords are very important, so I'm going to maintain those two and try to get those 6 traits researched within a week, and that's my goal. Because now what I can go ahead and do, once again, it's going to reduce, that's going to reduce the timer it takes. So the more metallurgy actually increases, it's going to reduce my research time as well. And of course, when we do the same thing with the clothing, I want to go ahead and research once again. Say I'm a healer right here and I have light armor. I'm going to go ahead and research whatever I can. I've got a lot of stuff here. I'm just going to pick something here. Oh, that might be good. I don't want to get rid of the wrong thing here. Let's see. But, okay. I think I can get a waist or shoulder. That's good. So, basically like sturdy here. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pick a medium armor piece because I want, like I said, I want to go with the Undaunted. So, once again, I'm going to go ahead and research this. Now, once again, I'm one of one. So I'm going to go ahead, and I just kind of did this ahead of time. And I'm going to go to stitching. And now I can go ahead, go back in here. And now I can research another one. And since I'm light armor, I definitely want to focus in on researching a light armor as much as possible. Thermoscales reinforced, that's perfect actually. So I can go ahead now and research this as well. So now I'm 2 of 2. Now, like I said, once my skill is up there, I can go ahead and put another one in, and now it was at 5 hours. And when we take a look at the timer now, we're down to 4 hours. So it reduced it by an hour. So keep in mind, guys, that's very, very important that you're going ahead and you're researching your traits, because even if you're not going to, like I said, craft, you're going to use looted gear, that's fine. But when you're going to upgrade your gear from blue to purple to gold, you want to have the ability to upgrade it yourself. And on top of that, if you're a new player, getting these traits researched so you can be more dependent later on in the end game on yourself is very important. So you can go ahead and craft certain sets at your own whim. But there are players who are dedicated crafters in the game, and they will go ahead and craft you gear for a small fee or a tip if you provide the mats. So, and that's another reason you want to break down your gear. You don't necessarily want to sell everything, so you can get the materials to provide, and then of course, you know, pay the service fee for them doing the work for you. But by all means, even if you are not going to ever craft, get your traits researched so you can upgrade your own gear. I would always say that. And if you're going to be a crafter, I will put another video on locations in the near future of different crafting stations in different areas. But you can go to Outer Scrolls Wiki, and they have all the locations. It's a really great website. I go there often if I'm, you know, like, where's this crafting station? It's a really good website. So once again and always, guys, I just wanted to put this video out there, let you guys know. As soon as you start doing content, as soon as you start getting gear, start breaking it down and start your trait research immediately. I do want to thank you all for watching, and once again and always, have a nice day.